So fact or myth, is it impossible to actually master cybersecurity? We're going to be covering that a little bit more in this video. Hey guys, what's up? It's Ryan from Elevate Cyber. This one was inspired by one of the questions from you guys in the comments section. I did respond in the comments, but I really want to make a video about this to really, I think it could benefit a lot of people from understanding this. And this is kind of a new series that I want to start because there's a lot of things that I hear people say either about cybersecurity or even people in the field. They say these things and, sometimes they are true, and then other times they're a bit more of a myth, in my view. And I just want to give you my take on these things as someone that's in the field, specifically as a pen tester, right? Because I've talked about this before, but cybersecurity is a pretty broad term. So I want to really tailor my answer and my advice towards, what I am and what a lot of you guys, if you're watching this channel, aspire to be, or maybe you are already, and that is a penetration tester, someone on the offensive side, and at least, so maybe you're on the red team or something like that, but something on the offensive side of security, we'll just say. And one term or a little phrase that I hear a lot is that you cannot ever master cybersecurity. Now, is this a fact or is this a myth? So I would honestly say that it is a fact. Like, you will never be able to master cybersecurity, but the thing is, you don't need to. That's not necessarily a bad thing. The fact that you can't, honestly, one of the things that I love about this field is the fact that I can't master it. If you have experience coming from some of the other areas of IT, like maybe especially something on the IT operations side, you might have had that feeling associated with pretty much mastering the job that is before you. And there's not really much new or anything new you can learn in some cases. And to me, that is just the worst feeling. It's so boring, right? I like to be challenging myself constantly, learning more stuff, and having more to look forward to learning and growing, right? If I am in that place where I'm kind of stagnant and that I already know as much as I need to know in my field or could know in my field, then that's something that I look at as a negative. But here's the thing that I said it in the comments for the viewer that asked this question that I think is really important is that you don't even need to be a master of something of security as a whole, even if it were possible. Because here's the thing, right? If you're new to security, especially, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start off by, trying out the different areas, dipping your toes in the water in the different areas of cybersecurity, because there's so many. And I'm speaking, as a pen tester, even as a pen tester, explore the different areas of offensive security, right? Explore web app pen testing, explore, the network side, explore even within web app pen testing, explore different vulnerabilities in there, and various things like focus on cross-site scripting, focus on SSRF, and, these different things, template injection. And what you're going to find is there's going to be certain areas where you're more inclined, whether that is, you pick up on it faster or you're just all out more interested in it. And once you've gotten a good overview of you've dipped your toes in the water in different places, then pick your area or areas where you want to focus in. Maybe you're a really good coder and scripter, and you can build out tools and functionality for your team to use and automate processes. Maybe it's something like that. The point is, you're going to find, through this experimentation, you're going to find what you like best and what you're best suited for. And this is very similar to the advice Robert Greene gives in the book that I was doing a video series on it. Perhaps I'll return to it later on. Mastery by Robert Greene. He talks about the apprenticeship phase. And he says, the first thing you want to do in any field is you want to start exploring the different areas. And then, once you get more advanced, you can kind of narrow down what you are more inclined to do, what you're driven towards the most. That is where you focus your efforts, and that is where you become a master, in those specific areas. But in the beginning, you wouldn't know what those areas are necessarily, right? So that's why it's good in the beginning to take a more wide approach to it and just start exploring the different areas first, and then you can have an idea. And once you do find those areas and you put in the time and the effort and you become something of a master in them. I'm using the term master pretty loosely, right? Because the stuff is evolving. Pretty much all the areas of security are evolving. But, if you're targeting, one or, a few things, right, you're going to be a lot more proficient, a lot faster in that than if you tried to stick with everything, like all of cybersecurity, right? You're going to have a more concentrated effort. Because here's the thing. A security team benefits greatly from people that are experts in their given niches, and they all come together to make one cohesive team that is so much stronger than like any individual could ever be. That is the benefit of a security team. That is why all organizations have teams, security teams, right? Even on the offensive side, we have a team, right? We have a pen testing team, a red team, right? The reason for that is there's so much to know. It's not even feasible that one person could know it all. So you want a team of individuals that are made up of people that have various skill sets, different interests, different inclinations, right? Different niches. They're masters of different things. That's what makes a team stronger. If everyone on the team was exactly the same, had the same skill set, they wouldn't be nearly as efficient as a team that has like that expert coder, right? The expert web app guy, right? The expert network pen testing guy. All these different areas, they come together. So if you really, you explore the different areas, you find the area or areas that you really are drawn towards, and you really put a lot of effort in that and become a master at that, you're going to be able to provide a ton of value to the marketplace, a ton of value to the security team, and you're not going to have any problems finding jobs and things like that. So yeah, is it possible to be a master in all things cybersecurity? No, but you don't need to. So hopefully that cleared up the question if any of you other guys had that, because I think it is a pretty good question. So I just want to make a dedicated video to it. Let me know if you have any future topics in mind for fact or myth. Maybe there's something that you heard. Maybe I haven't heard it, or maybe I have and I didn't think to make a video on it. What are some things that you're not sure? Is this a fact or is this a myth? And put that in the comment section below, and I'll make a video on it if it sounds like a good topic. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the like button as well. And I will see you guys. If you want to get started on some more OSCP stuff, jump over there. You can watch the video on screen now, what you need to know for OSCP. I'll see you guys right over there. Thanks for watching.